The sixth straight year, Mike Trout is the #1 player in Major League Baseball, according to our top 100 players right now. Liz, congratulations to you, Mike.
Well, that's hard to do.
Yes, of course it is. If you're Mookie Betts, you're thinking, well, wait a minute, this isn't like the BBWAA awards. Postseason is taken into account, and my postseason was pretty good. I mean, I kind of showed up in the same town that Mike Trout plays in and led my team to a world championship, doing it on the bases, at the plate, and on the field.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Mookie's going to take slight at all of being behind Mike Trout. It kind of shows you how great Mike Trout is and the things that he can do. But I will say, moving forward, there's going to be a lot of young players, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, that are going to model their game, complete game, of Mookie Betts.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, especially you look at the size. You know, his 5'9", 5'10", that's the beauty of him. But Mike Trout, I mean, he's still on the Mount Rushmore of all-time greats. So that's hard to knock a guy off of the top. When he's on the all-time, I'm telling you, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Ken Griffey Jr. When you play center field, you separate yourself from everybody else. That's why, yeah, he's on the Mount Rushmore of all-timers. You think about it. Let's talk about power. Willie Mays, you know, you got 660 home runs. Mickey Mantle, both sides of the plate, crazy power. Ken Griffey Jr., sorry, turn the hat backwards. And then Mike Trout. He matches all those guys in power. All right? What about speed? Oh, we knew Willie could do it. Mickey got down to first base at 3-2, folks. 3-2. Griffey showed you can run on this play right here in 95. But Mike Trout, look, he shot out of a cannon. The man can fly. And then them defense. Willie Mays can go get him. I tell you, Mickey Mantle can run him down. Ken Griffey Jr. go over that wall. Mike said, I can go over the wall. I should have put the play of Baltimore up there. But Mike can go do the defense and hold his own. And then the hustle. Guys, this is what separates you, that makes you such a great player. These guys hustled every play. Mike Trout hit a ground ball shortstop. And this is every night. Ground ball to short. All right, is he going to make it or is he not? That's every ground ball for 162 games. Now, don't get me wrong. Mookie gives you unbelievable effort as well. Yeah. But when you play center field, it's hard to knock the center fielder off just because. If Mookie was in center, which he could play, I think it takes a whole different argument. But for now, Mike Trout's on the Mount Rushmore of all time.
The last time we saw a position player ranked #1 on this show, it was 2012. It was Matt Kemp. Clayton Kershaw was #1 in 2015. But every other year, it has been Mike Trout. This is a historic reign of dominance over a sport, which is hard for one player to dominate. And we have to acknowledge the greatness that we're witnessing.
Yeah, it's the greatness on the field. This year, if he has a big year in WAR, the only person who will have more WAR than him will be Ty Cobb. But off the field also, and I don't think, you know, we're starting to fall in love with the new generation. That's only natural, right? The young players that are bringing it now. Trout has brought it for so long. And it's not only that, a little aside. He came to Citi Field to play. I watched him before the game for a half hour, just sign every single autograph, had the smile, shaking hands. And now this is a few seasons ago before the pandemic. It's like, not many superstars do that.
And can I remind folks, he didn't know if he was going to play. Remember, that was the talk in spring training. He just had his firstborn. He's got a lot on his mind. COVID's happening. Do you get sick when you got a newborn baby? And he still comes out, he's like, all right, I'll play. And he's the best player in baseball again.
He's a special talent. I mean, he's a special person, as Ron talked about, and a special talent. He's a great ambassador for the sport. But we got some great people. You know, you look back at this list of 100. Mookie's right there, ambassadors of the game. And I think with all the things that went on in 2020, with the uprising that we saw in this country, I think players understood their spot now. I got to be an ambassador. It's not just about numbers, not just about WAR, putting up this and that, or money. It's about being an ambassador for the sport.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing that come back in this generation of players.